Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's show is called Controlled Violence Gym Workouts. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new show. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. There's a new form of workout and training at the gym that is very interesting. It's called Controlled Violence Gym Workouts. So what is it and how does it work? Before we begin, if you're thinking of doing this, make sure to get your doctor's clearance to try it. Make sure you're healthy enough. But nonetheless, it's a very interesting form of training. So for decades, I've been doing both weightlifting and the elliptical machine or running or distance running to get all the cardio and other health benefits that I enjoy. It's a great combination and I've always loved it. But there's a new option now that some people really like. It's called controlled violence. Here's how it works. The basic premise is that when you're using weights or exercise machines, that you should do it with explosive, low weight, but high repetition sets. The low weight will help you avoid injuries, but the explosive high repetitions will help elevate your cardio in short bursts. I've been trying it lately, and I will do sets of 20 to 30 reps, which really get the blood pumping, but by keeping the weight at the 25 to 50% of my maximum weightlifting capacity, I avoid injuries, which is a huge plus. One thing I never liked about lifting heavy weights is the inevitable muscle and joint damage that occurs. When you see guys lifting really heavy and they're lifting more and more each month at the gym, then eventually they'll stop coming to the gym. You can pretty much bet that they've injured themselves so badly by tearing a muscle or damaging a joint that they either need surgery or they've had to take a lot of time off to heal that injury. People who lift super heavy tend to do damage to their joints. As people get older, one of the things that debilitates them and reduces their ability to get upstairs or walk around is all the joint damage they suffered earlier in life from football or some of the other sports. When that happens, those injuries are cumulative over time, and then one day you wake up and you can't get out of bed because your hips or your shoulders or your knees are completely worn out, and then they need to rush you to the hospital for a CAT scan and then schedule an emergency joint replacement surgery. The other day I saw a video of one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, and the video showed him getting out of his truck down in Florida, and he could barely walk. So that is the sort of thing that can happen when you lift too heavy for too long. It's because I've seen so many people with those kinds of injuries that I now believe that low weights with high repetition is the way to do it for me. May not be the way to do it for you, but it is for me. Heavyweight workouts always come with a huge price tag later in life, and that's why I avoid them. And that price tag is usually needing new hip, new knees, new shoulders, or the dreaded back operation. Oh my God. As everyone knows, a back operation is 10% science and 90% voodoo surgery. That means that a lot of the people who get back operations end up worse off than they were before the operation. So why is this form of workout called controlled violence? Well, that's because using low amounts of weight allows you to do your sets in a really explosive and dynamically repetitive manner that is just a great way to get the blood pumping and to give you benefits throughout your entire body. It's quick, it's fast, and these explosive sets allow you to do very dynamic workouts without any damage. Remember, heavy weights can cause lifelong injuries that will plague you through the second half of your life. Light weights with high repetitions will allow you to do supersets that will pump up your body and your muscles and condition your nervous system to prep you for what you're doing and will be doing later. Remember, the key here is not to lift record-breaking amounts of weights because that's how you damage your body permanently. The key is to gradually make yourself healthier and stronger over time. Modest and smart improvements to your body are always better than the really fast steroid-driven growth routines that damage you over time. Here's another thing that's really important about workouts. You need 48 hours to recover a specific muscle set. People who work out the same muscle groups every day will increase the odds of an injury. But people who work out every other day, who focus on a muscle group every other day, will help their bodies heal and get stronger and faster. Most of the muscle growth and healing takes place at night. So make sure you get a solid 8 hours of sleep each night. In fact, don't even think of sleep as sleep. Think of sleep as healing and growing, because in many ways, that's what it does for you. In a lot of the exercises, people don't even realize that one of the reasons they're not healing or growing enough is because they're not giving their body 48 hours of rest in between workouts. That's really crucial. Another really important thing to be aware of is the way older former professional bodybuilders look today. Some of them have destroyed their hips, shoulders, knees so badly that they've had to get prosthetic joints to replace them. But watch what happens 4 to 5 years after they get those new prosthetic joints. Those joints start to grind on each other. The grinding metal on metal and those steel shavings from those prosthetic joints start floating and migrating through your body. And then eventually they hit your heart, your lungs, and they give you a stroke or a fatal embolism. It's really dangerous. So remember, everyone wants to look better so they can get more attention and feel great, but what you really want to do is preserve the health of your body for the duration. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new show. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.